Thank you, Justin. We're going to bring up another person, another friend of Rob's. He actually goes all the way back to Delaware College with them when Rob was playing for the Blue Hens. He's a very, very good friend, and he definitely, when I met him, that was through Christina, and we became friends ourselves. Would you please welcome Mr. Frank Stoffer?
I'm going to be on the end here. I'm going to be on the end.
Thanks, bro. Wow, following Justin, that's going to be a tough one. I wrote my soup job too, and I'm going to put a pair of glasses on because I can't see so good anymore. As Rose said, Rob and I went back to University of Delaware. Our relationship started September 1984. First, I want to thank Ro, as Justin did. This is amazing. I want to thank the Ambrosino family. They've been family to me for 38 years and counting. And everybody who came today and is helping celebrate Rob's life, it's an amazing thing that we're doing here, and we hope to do this for 10, 20, 30 years. So, Rob had many facets, as we all know. He was athletic beyond comprehension, as Justin alluded to. He was musical beyond comprehension, as most of you people know. His athleticism is what I first learned. I mean, we played football against each other in college, just touch, and he killed everybody, including me. I thought I was pretty good at football, but then I was schooled very easily by Rob. I realized, well, he's a Division I football player. Rob had an uncanny athletic ability that was recognized. Coach Greg Perry, who I learned and talked to back in the fall at his celebration of life, Coach Perry said, I went to Sparta High School to recruit somebody else, and I saw tape of Rob. And something jumped off that tape, and I needed to talk to him. And he talked to Rob, and he talked to his family, and he offered him a walk-on opportunity at the University of Delaware. That's a big thing. The University of Delaware is a big football program, and to walk on and have an opportunity, that was a big accomplishment for Rob. And he spent the next 4 years working so hard, practicing, lifting, running, all the things that you would never see on game day. Rob did that every day. And I saw it because I lived it. And he finally got his opportunity. September 10th, 1988, he started against the Naval Academy. And I was there with his family to celebrate. Great accomplishment. And Rob became a Yankee Conference player. He was a second team conference player, which was a big thing. The team was a conference champion. The team made the playoffs. He had a great run as a walk-on player, and he got a scholarship from the university, which was a big thing. He was recognized by his teammates as a coach on the field as much as a fellow player. Bob Hardy, one of his friends from Sparta High School, talked about this in the fall. Rob was a coach on the field when he was 16, 17 years old. He picked people up and he didn't put them down. Even though he was more gifted than so many people, Rob always lifted people up, and that's one of the things that I took away from Bob, from my relationship with him, and then from hearing one of his teammates at Delaware said the following. Rob was a quiet, unassuming leader who never set out to be a leader, preferring to exert his influence through hard work, effort, and example. He was your prototypical offensive lineman, living life in the trenches, selfless, accountable, playing with joy and passion, not in the limelight, yet always the center of it all. That kind of says a lot about Rob, the athlete. But Rob, the musician, was pretty much the same. And I remember the first time I saw the guy, he was sitting in a room with a guitar in his lap and a sleeveless Sparta football t-shirt on. So it was the total combination of athlete showing his guns, with his guitar swinging away. And that is a memory that I'll take with me as long as I breathe. I didn't realize how great of a musician he was, how great of a singer he was. And it turned out that Rob could do everything musically. He played by ear. He heard a song, played the piano. He heard a song, played the guitar. He was a one-man band. And I was sitting there in 4 years of a front row seat to the Rob Ambrosino experience. Rob loved music so much that he would lay in bed, and I would look over at him early in the morning, And he would smile and he would reach over and grab his guitar and lay in bed and play for 30 minutes. That's how much he loved music, and that's how much he loved to play. That continued on. We had the concert. That was our sort of pickup line for girls in college. Come back to the concert. What is that? Oh, you gotta come back and see it. And we had a lot of fun with that. Our one roommate, Kirk Tatnall. Kirk was a Roger Daltrey wannabe. He would walk into our apartment after work, look at Rob and go, "Tune, dude?" And Rob would smile and grab his guitar, and for the next 4 hours they would play the Who's Quadrophenia and the Who's Tommy and Beatles albums and just wander around the apartment like wandering troubadours, like the traveling Wilburys. And it was amazing, and I got to see and listen to this, and sadly I'll never hear that again. And that's what we have to take forward. So when we honor Rob with this event and when we raise money for kids to do athletic things and to do musical things, that's what we need to take forward. Rob had joy and passion in everything he did, and that's what I take forward. The heart that he had, the love of people and the upliftingness, and then of course the talent and the hard work that he did that no one realized, but it was really a hard-working guy. That's what we need to remember Rob. So as we move forward, hopefully we're here in 10, 20, and 30 years. I'll be a lot older. Maybe I'll be in a wheelchair or a walker, but I hope to be here with y'all. And as Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because he's gone, smile because he happened. Thank you.